Hello everyone, I am taking you for a wandering today. Here, the Royal Botanical Gardens of Madrid. Now let's go inside and visit it. Okay, I'm in. That's the map. And I just had a really lovely surprise when I stood to get my ticket, which should have been €6. It's one of the cheaper entrances here. Then the lady told me it's free today. So ta-da! It's just nice, but I can't wait to explore it, so let's go. Now, as you could see on the map, the garden is very structured and symmetrical, and I'm gonna try to keep some sort of order. We are in the area of the ornamental plants. Now, one thing I'm gonna try and see is if I can find names and descriptions, which obviously would be more helpful. Okay, we are under a chestnut tree and they are just changing colors and they're beautiful. I have noticed that there's a lot of work going on in the gardens, and I suspect that's the reason why we got free entry. I just spotted a ginormous bee. Oh, what are you? I've never seen something like that in my life. It's black shimmering into metallic blue. Hey, what are you? Wow. Okay, it's very far from me, but that's one amazing creature. Come closer. Oops, I want to see you. Okay, it flew away. I'm gonna try to look into what it could have been. It is the end of October when I'm visiting and filming, though you'll get to see this later in the year. So a lot of the plants that bloom in different parts of the year obviously will not be blooming now. I just spotted some mini citrus fruits on the ground that fell off this tree. I don't know if they're mini mandarins or what. The tree has ginormous spikes. Look at that. Oh, and it has a name. It's originally from China and Korea. Something else that's pretty. Red Emperor. Now, let's see. There's still little buds. And I spotted some dahlias. How beautiful are you? Look at all those layers. There's also one in yellow, but that's already fading. Most of the petals are on the floor. And there is a white and pinky one there. Oh, but there is more on the other side. I just need to go back because I can't get out that way. Looks like none of the water fountains work now. There's a statue there. Oh, but I'm not sure who. But first, let's go to see the dahlias. Sadly, there's a lot of noise coming from the main road. We are just by the Paseo del Prado, so it's very busy. go. Okay, this one is called the Franz Kafka dahlia. And let's see the pink version. Oopsie, I was looking away. That's Stolze von Berlin. Something from Berlin. I'm not quite sure what Stolze means. And the yellow version. And this is a Joey Joshua. And look what's on its sister. Hello, little beauty. Well, it's a double beauty. A beautiful dahlia and the lovely butterfly. A painted lady feeding. Oh, I'm so happy I found you. Shall we show you this way as well? Yep. You're so kind to pose for me. Do you like that? Does it taste nice? Sure it does. Oops, and she's gone. Other funky ones. Look at this one. These are very large and very intricate. This one is called Purple Jam. I don't know what these ones are, but they are very pretty. And orangey red. Dahlias are much loved and you can find them in many gardens. My mom used to grow them as well. This one is called Alfred Grill. It looks like a funky Medusa type thing. The only other place where I saw such a big collection of dahlias was in the Eden project in Cornwall. I visited it a few years ago and it was beautiful. I have filmed a series of beautiful videos about that. So if you like nature and amazing plants, make sure you check those out. Eden project. One is more beautiful than the other. I'm not sure I could pick a favorite. I like them all. Oh, this one looks like a lotus. Look at that. Some beautiful white ones as well. One open and a bud. Look at that. Beautiful yarn. This one is called Crème de Cassis. And this one is called an optic illusion. And I'm not surprised. Look at that. Okapis Sunset. Regman's Firecracker. This is Dahlia Bouzette and Tartan. And there's more, but I'm gonna stop filming them because I have a limited time. I think about 2 hours until they close. I'm just trying to figure out which path to take so I can make the most of it. The time limitations are always an annoyance, but there's only that much you can do in one day, and I've already been somewhere else before this, plus I had a mega walk. So let's see. A beautiful cypress tree. Look at the smoothness of its trunk, and it's very, very tall. see. Plants that you can use for making colors. This is originally from Mexico. Really pretty. Did I tell you anything about the botanical gardens yet? I think not. It's not very large. It's spread across 8 hectares. Well, it's enough to walk it around, but compared to some others, it's not that big. And it houses over 5,000 different species of plants. Just giving you a little bit of a view. The original garden was started in 1755, but it wasn't here. It was located by the river Manzanares, and it was it was created by the order of King Ferdinand VI. You can hear the parakeets here as well, by the way. Anyway, I think after about 30 years they relocated it, so since then it's been here by the Paseo del Prado. Now we are in the section of the rose gardens, but the time of the roses has passed, and I just spotted 2 magpies there. Very large ones. Hi guys. You can see the rose hips have formed already. I can see here and there a few leftover roses, but most of the rose bushes now are full of fruit. I'm sure they look spectacular in their blossoming time. Let's include you because you're so pretty. I think I'm gonna make my way towards the other side of the garden, where I know that there's gonna be a ton of interesting things to see. Just gonna check out that statue. Some lovely blues and reds or pinkish, whatever they are. It's the statue of someone called Clemente. Well, I don't know who Clemente was. Let me see if I can find an inscription. Okay, he was a scholar who in 1805 was named to be the librarian and professor of the Royal Botanical Gardens, and he wrote something important that was published a couple of years later. Okay, some little pink beauties and some purple ones, which for some reason are called black and blue. I get the black part, not so much the blue part, and they are clearly very, very purple. Now I'm gonna head towards the Villanueva pavilion to see what's there. And I'll just show you different snippets. There's a lot of work going on, as I said. There's a bit closer to the main entrance, which is completely closed down. And King Carlos III, he's the one who had the gardens transferred here. And that's the Villanueva pavilion, named after its creator. And it's something from the 18th century, so it's been around a long time, and that's where you usually have different exhibitions. And I think there is one about energy or something going on now. Lovely autumnal colors and lots of happy birds. I assume that's his head there. Lovely combo. Now I don't think I'm gonna go and visit that exhibition because of the time restraints, and also because if it's not a hothouse, and I'm not particularly interested in other things, if it's not a lot of plants and stuff. Wow, there's amazing tall trees here, plane trees. And more work on the left. Oh goodness, which way shall I go? This probably would look beautiful, but again, it's turned off. I have decided to head towards the greenhouses, and also there's a Japanese garden or a bonsai collection, the largest in the country, so I'm curious to see that. I just spotted all these fairy lights going all the way around on the shrubs, so I'm pretty sure that they will look amazing in the evening. Gorgeous chestnut trees, more work. No, which way, which way? And I found a beautiful tree. I found the inscription Sophora japonica pendula. So I wanted to see it up close because it has beautiful leaves. Look at that. And also really funky fruit. Oopsie, sorry about that, but I just wanted to get to them. Look at them. They look like bean or pea pods, but funkier. Really beautiful. And I found the myrtle tree, which has fruit as well, and I have seen them bloom many times, but I don't actually remember seeing the fruit, so this is cool. Really pretty. And we got to the hothouses, and I assume that when these wines go over, the place here looks spectacular, but it just looks like they have been replanted freshly. And before we get in, I'm gonna show you a really cute display. Ta-da! An amazing pumpkin display, the abundance of autumn. So many different ones. So cool. And there's some corn and other bits. And also lots of different peppers, especially I think chili peppers. It's different types put together in a pot. Who's hiding there? This is cool. Look. Peppers are one of my favorite things to eat. And yesterday, for the first time in my life, I got to try the famous padron peppers. And they were delicious. Okay, a quick glance at this map. It's been broken up into 3 areas: desert plants, subtropical and tropical ones, and then some ferns and mosses and other things at the end. Yeah. Let's see what's in here. Some nice succulents. These are always so funky. They can make really interesting shapes. Oh, look at you. They are so cute. You really want to pet them, but I'm sure you would regret it. More. And really, really chubby ones. Oh, you're so cute. And it just has 2 little flowers. It's very large. I'm trying to fit it in. And there is all these tall column cacti that go up to the top of the ceiling. I want to see you. Nice. There's more beside the glass, but filming things behind the glass is always hard. Look at this one. Very spiky. And this one looks really, really old. Trying to get behind the glass. No, I like this one. Now let's find out what you are. That. And some little very hairy ones. I need more time. Because I feel like I'm just rushing everything. And look at these really funky ones as well. Beautiful. Some beautiful agaves. Look at this beautiful sword-like leaves. Now moving on to the subtropics. There is not that many things in here than I thought they would be. Sorry about the crazy filming, but I'm looking one way, pointing the camera to the other way. Some sort of ananas or pineapple. And guess what this is? It's one of our favorite plants. It's a coffee plant. But it's not fruit time. That's how the fruit looks like when it's ripe. But it takes like cycles of going through different phases of ripening. And some mimosa. Now, let's do a demonstration. I'm gonna give it a little tickle. Did you see that? It thinks that something's landed. Oh, I tricked you. Sorry. It looks to me that there's been no pruning going on here for a while. Oh, there's some funky What's there? What are you guys? Some sorts of pitcher plants. Oops. I'm a little bit disappointed by how things are arranged here. And let's head into the tropics. Bananas. And the light is funky here. So it's different type of palm trees here. And then we have bromelias. Let's look at you. And there's a little pond with some pitcher plants there. And there's different types of water lilies. And I just spotted a little fish there nibbling. Can you see it? Oh, there's two. And there's two. I'm sure there's more underneath. Different color ones. This is nice. Even though it's a fairly small space. Oh. Oopsie. There. Okay, you guys are redeeming the rest of it. Because I am not too happy about some things, but hey. I am happy to be here though. And we have some orchids. Really beautiful. Something more special. These are very small, but look at the colors and patterns and the shape. This is one we know. Okay, there's more. And then there's a lot of things behind the glass, which is super hard to tell because of that, you see, reflection and so forth. Let's see this one as well. Part of the pond. 5 little beauties. And then there's a separate one, which is called Estufa de las Palmas, which is the stove of the palm trees, and it's because of the iron thingy that holds the whole thing together. This is quite pretty. Lots and lots of green. I'm loving the green. The banana leaves are just so ginormous. Okay, we have one of the columns that supports it, and then a wall of moss, and I think there's giant shells put there as decorations. Yeah, and a tiny pond. There's some water lilies here as well, but these ones are not blooming. And let's go out on the other side. have a look at this leaf. It starts from here and it goes on and on. And it's probably about 2.5 meters long. I'm sure there are longer ones, but that was a pretty impressive one for me. Well, considering this is the palm place, there's more banana and co, but I like it. And we are back outside. Let's go find the bonsai. I hope I'm going in the right direction. Now, there's a nice big pond here, but there's nothing in it. Well, there is. Decorative koi fish. But no plants. I expect that they usually are plants, but not now. Okay, the bonsais begin from here, and there's a terrace of them further up, but let's have a look at all of them. Different type of trees which are systematically pruned and shaped and never let to be as they want to be. Man always has to come up with things of showing its power over things. These are definitely the largest bonsais I've ever seen in my life. Okay, going up. Okay, the light is not the best, but there's one, a pine bonsai. Okay, they're closing down this bit, so I need to hurry up. This is some sort of, what do you call it? Quercus. I'm drawing a mind blank. Juniper. I'm not sure what you are. I'm just gonna try and do this. Problem is that with the green background of the shrubs behind them, you actually don't get to see them that well. And again, they're not being kept up. Oh, a pomegranate one, which has lots of fruit on it. It has popped. Oh, look at you. You're pretty. A tiny something small one here. That's a wisteria one. I'm not sure how well they show. Oh, that's a funky one. And a different sort of juniper. Again, because of the background, you can't see them properly. And then some on here. Going all the way down. To be honest, I'm more impressed by the eucalyptus tree that grows behind them. Look at that, beautiful and tall, and covers one of the blocks of flats that's behind it. And there's one there, all along. Well, at least let's look down from here. There's a magpie. And then we have all the beautiful tall trees. And that's the Villanueva pavilion. The pond, the big one. And then we have the greenhouses on the right. trying to decide which way to go. A rubbish bin. A ginormous agave plant. Again, it's taller than I am. And then we have some flowers which are, oh, I don't know, up to 5 meters. And here's some smaller ones. Oh, so pretty. You all are beautiful. I like all of you. And there's a very funky one. That's named Queen Victoria. And some cacti. And I'm getting to be very tired. I think it's also very close to closing time. Oh look, this one has fruit. Hello. Look at them. Beautiful. 3 sisters. And then there's some others there. And the little round spiky one. I was saying that I'm getting tired, and I just checked my watch and I walked close to 12 kilometers today. And I'm not done, because there's more of the garden to be seen. And then I need to walk somewhere afterwards, which is about 1.5 kilometers from here. So, yay! But I'm not complaining, I'm loving it. That's why I'm doing it. And look, the blue lights have come on already. Well, I'm sure they will look nicer when it gets dark. But, oh goodness, I forgot I wanted to say something. I am tired. See, there's a lot of work going on everywhere. And there's such an idyllic autumn scene. The colors and the bench, the peace and serenity, if you can ignore the traffic noise. More myrtle and fruit. And some cotton Easter. And I've decided that I shall end the filming here. I'm still gonna walk around for a bit, but I want to take a few photos, and I can't do both at the same time. So that's that. I am happy that I came to visit this botanical garden. I am a bit disappointed by the greenhouses and how they are kept, but as there's a lot of work being done, I expect that there's some changes happening, so probably they will be in a better state another time. It's a lovely place to come out in a very big city. I love parks and green areas, as my subscribers probably know really well. I'm happiest when I'm out. And tomorrow I'm gonna be going to the very famous Retiro Park. Now that's huge. It's much bigger than this botanical garden, and there's a lot to see there as well. So I need my legs tomorrow again for a lot of walking. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. And I have filmed various botanical gardens in places I've been to, like the Isle of Wight, and I don't remember what else, but these will always be one of my fondest things to visit. So goodbye everyone, have a lovely day.